So physical metal is a store of wealth, is a great hedge against inflation, and precious metals have historically remained valuable over long periods, even during economic turmoil. They're tangible, it's a physical product, and it's easily transferable. It's diverse, and a diverse investment portfolio reduces your overall risk. It's liquid, it's easy to convert back, and is a great hedge against digital assets. Welcome to our webinar, New to Precious Metals. So tonight we'll just be covering little touch points because there's lots and lots that we can go into. We don't want to keep you here all night, so we'll give you an intro about us. We'll look at some considerations to look at for new people to precious metals, the various precious metals, and we'll finish with a question and answer session. So if you have anything as we go along, feel free to use the chat, wave your hand, unmute, anything that you like, shout, but we do have question and answers at the end, so feel free to wait until then as well. So about Bleyer, who are we? So we were established in May 2009, and we can be found on the website bleyerbullion.co.uk, and our website is available 24/7. We're here to support you to help you make the best decisions possible when it comes to buying and selling bullion. Ultimately, we exist to demystify and make bullion investment more accessible to everyone. Our FIFO customer reviews are consistently high, with a customer rating never falling below 4.9 out of 5. So we're very, very proud of that, and we're very thankful for everyone that spends the time to go on and leave those reviews, because it's invaluable information for people who want to find out who we are and how we perform from real live customers. If you're watching this via a social media channel, please subscribe to our channel, drop us a comment, message, or thumbs up. So currently this is a little overview of who we are. So top of the tree, so to speak, is Caroline Savage, our Managing Director. And then there's myself, Sales and Office Manager. We have Catherine, who looks after our accounts and storage admin. We have Richard Forshaw-Smith, who looks after our marketing. We have Leo, who's our sales and dispatch, and Beth, who also looks after our marketing, and Carol, who's our dispatch support. There are several other people around in the background as well, but those are some of the key names that you may have already heard of or are completely new to you. So this is us. So please note, precious metals may go down as well as up. Bleyer Limited, or Bleyer Bullion, accepts no responsibility for any losses based on information we have provided. We do not offer investment advice, but share our experience and knowledge for the purpose of raising awareness. It's up to you to do your own research and, if necessary, obtain professional advice before making an investment decision. So considerations, things to think about, as you're new to precious metals. There's lots and lots of things to think about, but some of the key points we'll run through now. So look at your options. What choices have you considered for the security of your funds? Length of time. So the advice that you would be given will be different if you've got a short-term strategy compared to that of a long-term strategy. Market volatility. Have a look at history over a similar time period and what's happening in the world right now, or what's likely to happen. What's going on out there that could affect any future prices. Storage and security. Are you looking at home storage? Are you looking at vaulting? What's the security like? What are the overheads? What are the risks? We have done a separate webinar on storage and security, which you can find particularly on our YouTube channel. So there's lots more information on pros and cons of home or third-party storage. So please do go and check that one out. Capital gains tax. Is this something that you need to consider? And your exit strategy. Now, this is one of the key things that we come to time and time again, because quite often we need to start with this to be able to have a look and see what you're looking at. So look at the time and ease of converting precious metals back. So what is your why? Why are you looking at precious metals? Why are you thinking about it? Why are you investing? Why are you looking at anything? And a lot of the reason why we purchase is because there is a why. It doesn't matter if it's precious metals, whatever it is. What is the desire? What is the need? What is the want? So whether or not you're looking to trade and exchange, if you're collecting, if you're investing, there's lots of different reasons why people buy precious metals. And if you know the reason why you're buying it, then that helps you plan your strategy as well. So why physical metal? So physical metal is a store of wealth, is a great hedge against inflation. And precious metals have historically remained valuable over long periods, even during economic turmoil. They're tangible, it's a physical product, and it's easily transferable. It's diverse, and a diverse investment portfolio reduces your overall risk. It's liquid, it's easy to convert back, and it's a great hedge against digital assets. So bars or coins, so you might come across it. There's several products that you can buy, and and to split it down as a 50-50 on ease, you can look at either buying bars or coins when you're looking at precious metals. And there's pros and cons for both, and a lot of it again will come down to your strategy and what you're looking to achieve with your investment. So there's lots to weigh up between the two. So bars are available in weights from 1 gram to 5 kilo, and they do have lower production costs, which gives them a lower premium. You can store large amounts of bars in a limited amount of space, but consider your exit strategy with, will larger bars complement your needs? Are you going to need to break into a large bar to unlock money in the future? And they're not as collectible as coins. And on the other hand, coins do have potential collectible value. They're diverse. And you also have legal tender coins and CGT exempt coins when you're looking at UK coins. They're easy to store, especially when you buy them in full tubes, but they do have higher production costs. They're much more intricate and they have higher premiums as a result of this. And there's also a variety of denominations and designs. So lots to think about, but again, comes back to planning your strategy and why you're buying, and that will help you move through. As with any purchase and anything that we do in life, you need to do your homework, and not just sort of with us as Bleyer, but anybody that you're investing with. Seek advice from professionals where needed, because that's what they excel in, that's what they do. And do your research when it comes to investing with companies. Scratch below the surface and see what's there. Do they really, do what they say on their homepage? Have a look at customer reviews. Have a look and see how they perform. Call them. Give them a call. Is there somebody there? Is there more than one method of contact? Can you have face-to-face meetings? How do you feel about the way you've been advised or you've been dealt with? Does it feel right? Because 9 out of 10 times our gut feeling is right. And if we do our homework, then we smash it. It's when it feels uncomfortable and not quite sure and I don't really know, that's when things tend to go wrong. So always ask, and we always encourage people to pick up the phone. It's a relationship, and we can talk through things. We don't hide behind our website at all. So when you're looking at buying precious metal, you also need to work out where you're going to store it. Are you going to have it at home, or are you going to third-party vault it in a secure vault? And like with the bars and coins, there are pros and cons for each method. And again, it comes down to your strategy, your own circumstances. Everyone's individual and has their own individual circumstances. So just to put it in a nutshell, but say there is more information on our YouTube webinar from our previous webinar. So self-storing is quite obvious. You have easy access. It's close to hand for you. It's low cost and you have full control. But the adverse side of that is that there is higher risk. It's your risk. You have to look after it all the time. You have to consider insurance and whether or not your insurance company will cover it. And then when you go to resell, you will also need to bear in mind how you're going to transport it from where you have it to the person you're selling it to. Third-party vaulting is secure. It's what they do. It's security and insurance. That's what you pay for. Peace of mind. And it's easy to resell, and there's insured transportation, and it's peace of mind. The adverse side of that is there's no access. You can't go in and visit it. You can't go in and see it. It's completely secure. There is a higher cost because of the insurance and the security. And there could well be resale transportation fees within that as well, dependent on your strategy for selling. So your exit strategy. So we talk about our exit strategy or your exit strategy quite a lot. It's something that is key to your investment. So we need to sort of help you fine-tune a well-defined exit strategy. So you can talk through the process with your dealer or your financial advisor and make sure you have the understanding as to how it will work when the time comes. Why are you doing this? Why are you investing? Why are you planning any of this? Is it long-term, short-term? If you've asked for help in selecting the products, let your dealer know your timescales and whether you plan to sell in one go or gradually, or if it's for a pension, if it's long-term. Because this might help you decide whether or not it is the best product that you're looking for and the best storage method for you. Your exit strategy should be tailored to your own individual financial goals. So don't be sort of persuaded by other people's thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Take their information and advice, but it should be tailored to your needs, your goals. Look at the risk tolerance and market outlook. Bleyer do not provide financial advice, but consult if required with your financial advisor to develop a strategy that aligns with your specific needs. So we'll have a quick look at precious metals, and there's 5 main precious metals that we'll look at. We have gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and rhodium. So the pros of gold is a rare resource. It's VAT-free. There's many people that still aren't aware that gold is VAT-free. It is at the moment, currently anyway. There's a tight spread between the buy and sell price. It's the least volatile metal. It tends to be a good hedge against a downturn in property and stocks. There's a large choice of products, and there's a strong historical link to systems offering financial stability, so store of wealth. It's easy to sell, store, and transport. The adverse side of gold is that there is relatively little industrial use, and it doesn't perform so well when the economy is booming. It can plateau for long periods, and it doesn't produce an income, only capital gains. So this chart shows you a 5-year timeline, so going from January 2019 up to September 24. So you can see the path that gold has taken over the past 5 years. Silver. So the benefits of silver is that it is relatively cheap. You get a lot for your money, and it has lots of industrial uses. There are many formats, and it can be practical for selling smaller amounts. It has strong historic links as a currency, and it can outperform gold in bull markets. There's plenty of choice of products, and it is easy to sell when you want to. And the flip side of silver is that it does have a greater spread than gold has, and the production cost to weight the same as for more expensive metals. It's more expensive to transport. There is VAT payable. There are VAT-free options with storage, but VAT is payable on silver that you take possession of. There isn't any income, same as gold, only capital gains, and it's much bulkier to store with the same value of silver when compared to other metals. What is margin scheme? So margin scheme is a way of calculating VAT. So when selling second-hand goods, we as a business will pay VAT on the profit that is made. So this means when you as a customer are buying margin scheme silver, so second-hand pre-owned silver, you will pay less VAT and the price displayed on our website includes all tax. And this again is a chart going from January 2019 to September 24, another 5-year chart. So that shows you the tracking of silver over the last 5 years. Platinum. Sorry, the platinum group of metals and why we consider them. So the platinum group of metals contain platinum, palladium, and rhodium. And there are many industrial uses, cell technology and motor industry. They have great air purifying properties and they're rarer than gold. They behave differently from other metals and they're good for diversification. Gold used to be cheaper than platinum and far more expensive than palladium and rhodium. It can be very volatile, mining in areas of political unrest. They behave differently from other gold and silver, but it's good for diversification. Small to tiny markets and they're wider spreads. And they can be harder to sell on demand. This shows you, again, a similar chart to the ones we've seen previously. So this is platinum over the last 5 years from January 2019 to current. So you can see how platinum has performed and tracked over that time. And again, similar chart for palladium. So this shows you the same time scale and how palladium has performed over the last 5 years. And lastly, rhodium. So this is a slightly different looking chart, but rhodium chart is slightly differently. So rhodium, this is in dollars, and this shows you again over a 5-year period how rhodium has performed. So in conclusion, you need to consider your exit strategy. Questions to ask yourself: what are you looking at? Why are you doing this? What is your why? And the risk management, and what do precious metals play? What do precious metals play in that? Are you looking at investing a lump sum, or is it smaller regular investments? Is it either, both? Are you looking at bars or coins, or still undecided? Bit of both, maybe. And what to look for in a bullion dealer and other financial professionals. Hopefully you'll be doing your homework and really digging in just to make sure you're using the people giving you the right advice that give you the confidence as well. We have starter kits that are available. This is something that we've introduced this year to help new starters along their way. If you're looking for these kits at all, if you pop the word starter kit into the search box on the website, it will bring up these 3 kits. So they're in various different denominations. We have 1/10 of an ounce silver, 1/4 of an ounce silver, and 1 ounce silver. These are all Britannia coins, all UK coins, and they are UK legal tender and capital gains tax exempt. So if you need any help finding them, reach out to the team, give us a or just pop starter kits into that search box. One more webinar coming up. So our next one's on the 19th of November. So we're going to have Christmas gift ideas, which will be quite exciting. It's going to be our last one for the year because we thought everyone in December will be ready just to have, well, do what they need to do in December, really. So our last one for the year will be Christmas gift ideas, and we're just going to have an open question and answer session. So if there's anything that you ever wanted to ask, then that'd be the time to do it.
On the December, in the month of December, we might have drinks or something at the office. So anyone who's in the Devon area, if they're interested, let us know, get in touch, and we might arrange something for you to come and have a face-to-face meetup. And thank you, Melissa, for tonight's presentation. Yeah, sorry about the delay. My fault down in London, bad signals and all of that. But thank you.